Okay, guys, I am not a singer. Never prided myself on singing. Sorry, the light in my room is terrible. But today I am going to sing Cocaine Blues by Johnny Cash. I found this song very interesting. It has always been something that me and my dad have always sung together. And I realized that it was a murder ballad after class the other day. And I just thought I would like to do something I know. So here I go. I'm going to be doing it a cappella. So please don't judge me. And I hope that you enjoy. Early one morning while making my rounds, I took a shot of cocaine and I shot my woman down. I went home and I went to bed. I stuck that 1144 beneath my head. Got up next morning and I grabbed that gun. Took a shot of cocaine and away I run. Made a good run, but I ran too slow. They overtook me down in Juarez, Mexico. Laid in the hot joints, taking the pill. In walked the sheriff from Jericho Hill. He said, Willie Lee, your name is not Jack Brown. You're the dirty heck that shot your woman down. Said, yes sir, my name is Willie Lee. If you've got the warrant, just to read it to me. Shot her down because she made me slow. I thought I was her daddy, but she had 5 more. When I was arrested, I was dressed in black. They put me on a train and it took me back. Had no friends for to go my bail. They slapped my dried up carcass in that county jail. Early next morning, about 9:30, spied the sheriff coming down the line. Hacked and he coughed as he cleared his throat. He said, come on, you dirty heck, into that district court. Into the courtroom my trial began, where I was handled by 12 honest men. Just before the jury started out, I saw the little judge commence to look about. In about 5 minutes in walked the man, holding the verdict in his right hand. The verdict read murder, 1st degree. I hollered, Lordy, Lordy, have mercy on me. The judge smiled as he picked up his pen. 99 years in the Folsom pen. 99 years underneath that ground. I can't forget the day I shot my woman down. Come on, you lot, now listen to me. Lay off that cocaine and let the whiskey be. Okay, so I mentioned this in the video, but the reason I am not looking at the camera so much when I'm doing the discussion is because I typed it all out so that I would know what I was going to say and everything. But I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I hope you continue to enjoy the video. Okay, so for the discussion part of this, I wrote it down, like I typed it out. So I'll read it off. So we were supposed to make another video for the analysis and discuss the themes, narrative elements, and all that stuff. So, Cocaine Blues by Johnny Cash is a classic murder ballad that delves into themes of crime, addiction, and the consequences of one's actions. The narrative elements of the song follow the protagonist, who murders his lover while under the influence of cocaine and is captured and sentenced to prison. The historical context of this song is significant. It reflects the prevalence of drug abuse and its consequences in American society during the mid-20th century. During Cash's time, there was a growing awareness of the dangers of drug addiction, particularly with the rise of cocaine and other substances. The societal reflections present in Cocaine Blues there's a lot of them. On one level, the song serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of drug abuse and the destructive behaviors it can lead to. The protagonist's descent into addiction results in violence and tragedy, highlighting the devastating impact of substance abuse on individuals and their relationships. At the same time, the song also provides insight into the criminal justice system and the consequences faced by those who break the law. During Cash's era, the protagonist's arrest, trial, and imprisonment reflect broader societal attitudes toward crime and punishment. Regarding lyrical analysis, Cocaine Blues paints a vivid picture of the protagonist's emotional state and the events leading up to the murder. The lyrics invoke a sense of desperation and remorse as the protagonist grapples with the consequences of his actions. The character motives are driven by addiction and lack of impulse control, illustrating the destructive power of substance abuse. From a critical standpoint, Cocaine Blues remains relevant today as a stark reminder of the ongoing struggles with drug addiction and its crime impact on individuals and communities. The song's portrayal of addiction, crime, and punishment resonates with the audiences, highlighting the timeless nature of its themes and overall elements. Overall, Cocaine Blues is a compelling example of the murder ballad genre, using its narrative and themes to explore the complexities of human behavior and society's response to crime and addiction. I personally find it very interesting how he, had the song written and how it's sung. And it's very, when you listen to it with music, it's very upbeat. And you don't really think to listen to the lyrics. But once I was sitting there and I was singing it and I was listening to the lyrics, I was like, man, I did not notice this when I was a kid. And I think it really is I'm not going to say it's not contemporary, it's not an adaptation of traditional murder ballad. It is a more recent type of traditional murder ballad, if that makes sense. I found it very interesting and I just love the song. Personally, Johnny Cash is my favorite person ever. So the cocaine was an issue, but Johnny Cash is still he's one of my favorite songwriters, singers ever.